Good morning, dear student. Yesterday we had studied the story of Narmada. Narmada herself told her story to us. We understand it. Some important points. The main point is that the Narmada river, she is proud because she is flowing through our country, India. Why? Its a special peculiarity is that here the people of India, uh, here a river is considered as a holy river, and also people worship rivers in our country. The second main important point is that the Narmada is known as the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh. Why? Some more reasons. I think that we studied around 5 reasons. The one is which are the points I already take the second paragraph again. Narmada is the longest river of Madhya Pradesh. Then people call here Mam Narmada. Then it has abundant water. It irrigates the major parts of the Madhya Pradesh. Then it flows through the Vindhyachal, between Vindhyachal and Satpura mountain ranges. These are the reasons for this. Narmada is known as the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh. The third paragraph we have studied the meaning of Narmada. Narmada means one who soothes and gives a pleasure to all. Then we are going to start the fourth paragraph. That is also important to you. We will get some more important points about Narmada. Listen. You will surely like to listen to the story of my birth. Narmada River wanted to us to listen the story of his birthday. Once Lord Shiva was lost in meditation at the Michael Ranges. It's an old story. One our Lord Shiva, he was in the Michael Ranges, mountain ranges for the meditation. One day he lost his meditation. He spent many years in meditation. His peaceful and soothing splendor took the form of a beautiful maiden, and it was me. At that time, I was very beautiful. Splendor means very nice and very beautiful. Peaceful and soothing splendor took the form of a beautiful maiden. At that time, I was a beautiful maiden. Maiden means helper, Aya. And it was me. I bowed before Lord. I bowed Lord Shiva. He opened his eyes, telling me that my creation had inspired a seeds tenderness in his heart. Attractive. You are very attractive. My all the creations are very, very attractive to me. Hence I was called Narmada. I asked him, "Oh Father, allow me to remain a maiden and flow free and poor forever." I requested to Narmada River at that time. Narmada requested to Lord Shiva, "Please, Father, allow me to remain a maiden. Please allow me to continue as a maiden, helper, and flow free." He wanted to flow free and poor. Poor means with holiness, forever, in every year. Let it be so, my child, he said and closed his eyes. Since then, I have been flowing through the mountains. And after that, now I have been flowing through the mountains, valleys, the plain, playing, dancing, jumping, and zigzagging, and gurgling in such a manner that the people who come on my bank and see me feel that their sins have been absolved and their hearts are filled with purity and serenity like that of mine. Here, the Narmada says that since then I have been flowing through the mountains. Now I am flowing through the mountains, valleys, then plain lands. The Narmada River is flowing through the mountains, the flowing through the valleys, flowing through the plains. These are the different forms of the land shape and how dancing and jumping and zigzag means it is not a straight like that number of turns and gurgling means water sound in some parts due to the small water flow Narmada producing the sound of water, sound of gurgling. In zigzag, the valleys and plains playing, dancing, jumping, zigzagging and gurgling in such a manner that the people who come on my bank, the people who come on my bank means the side of the river, and see me, the people are watching me, people are standing the side of me, the bank of me, and feel that their sins, their wrong deeds, their wrong works, after taking the bath, they will be keep purified, be absolved, and their hearts were filled with purity and serenity. Serenity and purity and holiness. And serenity means very calm, peace, and their mind became very peace. They forgot all their tensions, worries, problems, difficulties in their life after taking bathing in Narmada river. And like that of mine, Narmada herself says that she is also poor, she is also calm peace. So like that of mine, the people will also get a calm and peaceful mind without any tensions after taking bath from me. The next paragraph also we can study. I have my origin from the Michael Ranges. There is a beautiful place named Amarkantak near Annapur. It's a starting point of where the source, where is the starting point of Narmada. That place is known as the Amarkantak near Annapur. At Amarkantak I appear from a source named after me, the Narmada Kund. Starting from the Amarkand. And from this Kund I flow in the form of a narrow stream and reach a place where once stood a ashramam of Kabilmuni. Listen. And from this Kunda, from this starting point, I flow in the very narrow. That means it is not a wide, very small river. Starting point, very small river, Narmada. Narrow streams and reach a place, and I after the starting point, next station, next place is where once stood the ashram of Kabilmuni. Next first Amarkand is a starting point. Then I flow to just reach the one ashramam, the Kabilmuni's ashramam. Here people call me Dudara. In that place is known as the Dudara. As I look like milk, there's my water is just like a poor white water. So that's why people are called me Dudara. That place there is a situated Kabilmuni's ashramam. Then I look like milk. From Amarkantak I pass through Dindori, Mandla, Jabalpur. Different or various places touching the Narmada river. At Berakat, Jabalpur, my banks are adorned with marble rocks. In Berakat and Jabalpur, my banks means my side, both the side are adorned means decorated with marbles. Jabalpur, the marbles rocks are very well famous. And the people from all over the world come to see me gracefully flowing through the rocks, through the marble rocks. I gracefully flow in. That's a very interesting sight. So people from all over the parts of the world, they came to see me at Jabalpur. People from all over the world come to see me gracefully flowing through the rocks. Those who watch my beauty in the light of the full moon forget everything and feel as if they have reached the abode of gods. Those people who are watching my scenic beauty and their mind or their heart filled with the happiness and joy, and it will create a feelings in their mind. They were in the house of God, reached the abode means house of the God. For those who watch my beauty in the light of a full moon, forget everything. They will forget if you watch the full moon day, the beauty of the marble rocks in Jabalpur. And they feel as if they have they just reached went to the abode means the house of God. But just above Berakat, I make a wonderful waterfall. Berakat, wonderful waterfall also. The falling water split into fine droplets in the air and appears like a fog everywhere. It is known as the Dwandwar Jalprapa. From this place, I flow through Narasimhapur, Raisan, Hoshangabad, Handia, and Nimawar. These are the places, important places, and these cities are situated just near the banks of river Narmada. And the Narmada river has a relation or touching with these cities. Then at Nimawar, it is a half of my journey to the sea, about 1000 kilometers long distance from starting point to ending point. Around 500 kilometers we already completed. That place is Nimawar is a half of a journey to the sea. And Sithini Ghat and Koshangabad and the Ghat of Mageshwar, where stand the humble palaces of Devi Ahilyabai. Then if we visited the Mageshwar, we can see the palace of Devi Ahilyabai. That fort is also situated just near the Narmada river. In front of that fort we can see the Narmada river flowing. Have their own importance and scenic beauties. Then another place is Omkareshwar is another very important place of pilgrimage on my bank. Omkareshwar, then Mageshwar, these are the historically important places. There is Mageshwar we can see the Devi Ahilyabai fort, and just in front of the fort we can see the Narmada river is the peaceful flowing of the Narmada river. Omkareshwar is also another place, very important place of pilgrimage on my bank. Then one question is, what were the places the Narmada flows through? Number of places, we should study and listen that. Then question number 7, what is Mageshwar famous for? What is Mageshwar famous for? Mageshwar is famous for its gods and the humble palace of Devi Ahilyabai. That's why the Mageshwar is famous. One is Devi Ahilyabai fort and the scenic beauty. They were famous for its gods and Mageshwar, small mountains. Okay. Then one more question is, why do people from all over the world come to see at Barakat near Jabalpur? Why people are to go that place, Barakat? Why? To watch the marble rocks. People from all over the world come to see me, Narmada gracefully flowing through the rocks, marble rocks, that bank of the river Narmada adorned with marble rocks. Next part, 2 more paragraph balance that we will study the next video. Okay, thanks.